the start of the cabinetry that goes under the bed. The framework is installed, and so the bed lifts up and the legs rest on there for extra support. The lifter is installed to one end, and at least installed to the floor. This end will be on the bed. It's all electrically connected and it works. It was the opposite to what I wired it up to be, but it doesn't matter. I just changed the signs on my switch. I couldn't be bothered because instead of testing it first, I just connected it up and it's soldered, and I don't want to start all over again doing that. All the wiring runs inside here in conduit, so it's all good. It works. It's pretty slow, but it works. It doesn't lift the bed up quite as high as I had hoped, but it is still high enough to lift up the tops of here without causing any problems, and I can still get in and do what I need to do in there quite easily. So yeah, getting there. Next part is to fill in this part here and to block this part off. I'm going to have some boards up the sides here, so Chai can't get in there and get tangled up in the mechanisms or anything, because that is going to be his sleeping quarters. That there, I am going to have his litter tray in there, so that I can slide it out, clean it as necessary without lifting up the bed, and take it out and completely empty it when necessary. I'm just working out the size of the wood I need to do that. I can use some of the wood that I've already got to mostly do it, but yeah, just need to buy some more boards. Supports for the top of the cupboards, cabinetry, whatever you want to call it, are now all in place. I have cut the tops and these side panels to protect the linear actuator as it goes up and down, and stop Chai from getting caught up in the mechanisms or anything else accidentally put across there. Next thing to do is to extend the hot air tubing from the diesel heater to come out about here. I also need to cut some more panels, which I'm going to actually glue together and laminate two lots together, so I don't have to put a rib in here, because this is going to be a storage for shoes or whatever, but I need it as a stepping to get into the bed when it's down. At the moment it's just sitting up because I can, out of the way. I've done the top, I just had an extra little bit there that hadn't stuck properly, so I just got that gluing. I put the self-adhesive carpet on it, and I also put this wood grain on the front of it. It's actually just sticky vinyl that I bought from Kmart, and it just happens to be almost identical to the woodwork already in the van. Once that's glued, finished properly, I'll be putting hinges here and here, and a little barrel bolt here that will go into the wall to keep it so that I can open it, and to keep it from opening or rattling while I'm travelling. Okay, the little step cum shoe storage container, cupboard, whatever you want to call it, is finished. I've done the final touches this afternoon. It's affixed there with an L bracket, and underneath there to a screw into an upright. Got the brackets attached, and a little barrel bolt which goes straight into the wall there, and that ain't going anywhere. That was just a spacer. There'll be another piece going in behind there that will lead into this compartment here. That is going to be Chai's sleeping quarters, should he choose to sleep in there. That's what it's for. If he won't sleep in there, then I'll use it for storage, but that there is the outlet for the diesel heater tubing, which will come up here and come out of a hole here. I'm going to put a metal cage around it just in case it gets hot, so Chai can't burn himself on it or anything. It should, especially in winter when it's on, it'll be nice because it'll give off some heat, and it should warm up the little sleeping area nicely for him. Okay. Chai's sleeping quarters, should he choose to use it, is finished. I have put in the hose outlet, air outlet hose from the diesel heater out to the front, and I'm putting a rug in the base so it will cover the mesh's base and should keep you nice and cozy. This part here, which is falling apart a little bit because it's not connected, I still have to finish this. This is going to be where his litter tray is going to be, because I really don't have anywhere else to put it. I'm going to install some extractor fans in that wall there to suck it into this bay here, and then down out through the vent for the water heater. The lid on that will be permanently fixed, because this is going to be a swinging door, and the litter tray will slide out so I can do the daily cleaning chore or whatever. I don't want to have to lift the bed up just to do that every time, because that's going to be every day. The bed will really need to be lifted up only if I need to get into this cupboard here or this cupboard here. Good. This is what I'm going to use for Chai's litter tray. I've cut that bit out for the front so we can get in and out of it. I need to cut the corresponding hole access point in the door. It's not all connected up yet, but it has to be there just so I knew it was going to fit for sure, and it does. Put a couple of pieces of wood in the sides to guide it and to hold it, stop it from moving when the vehicle's in motion. And it's on wheels, so it will easily slide out of the front door when it comes time to change the litter or empty.